This is what I eat for breakfast every day. So I make a large batch of batter once a week, and then breakfast takes only 5 minutes to prepare each morning with whatever toppings you choose. For years, I ate oatmeal for breakfast every day, but after taking the at-home food sensitivity test, I learned that oats are the only food I'm highly sensitive to because of some special protein in there. If you want to take the food sensitivity test, use the link below to get 10% off your order. When I thought about alternative plant-based breakfasts, a delicious sweet potato Belgian waffle is super easy to make once you have all the necessary ingredients in your pantry. Other than sweet potatoes, you can use whatever waffle or pancake flour you want, but if you're trying to make them gluten-free, I use 1 cup of garbanzo flour, brown rice flour, tapioca, and sweet rice flour. I order most of my pantry items from Thrive Market, where tapioca flour, for example, is only $2.99, and even the cheapest one from Amazon is at least twice that price. If you want to give Thrive Market a try for organic, healthy food delivered straight to your home, use the link below to get 25% off your order. Start by steaming your sweet potatoes. You can use a steamer basket or your Instant Pot, but either way, be sure to cut a small slit around the middle of the potato before you steam it, and then the skin will easily come off once they're done and cooled enough to touch. If you steam them in the Instant Pot, just throw them in there on the trivet that comes with it with a couple of cups of water, and then hit the steam button, which I think is automatically for 12 minutes, and then they're done once the pressure is released. Puree the sweet potatoes with an immersion blender, a 1/4 cup of almond milk, and a 1/4 cup of unflavored oil. I use avocado oil. Or you can mash them all together with a fork and then set the sweet mashed potatoes aside. This is what my counter looks like once a week as I make the batter out of 1 cup of garbanzo flour, a cup of brown rice flour, tapioca flour, and sweet rice flour. Mix in 8 teaspoons of baking powder, a teaspoon of salt, some cinnamon if you love it as much as I do, and then pour in the wet ingredients. 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar, which will make the baking powder sizzle. 2 teaspoons of vanilla, a 1/4 cup of flavorless oil. Again, I use avocado oil. Just don't use coconut oil if you plan on keeping this in the fridge because it will harden. And finally, add 2 cups of a milk alternative like almond milk. Notice I didn't add any sweetener for 2 reasons. 1, we're going to be incorporating the sweet potatoes into this batter, and then it'll be sweet enough. And then 2, I find that sweeteners burn when you cook the waffle. Besides, with all the toppings we're going to be putting on this later on, it will be sweet enough. Spread the mixture onto a preheated Belgian waffle maker, and when it's done, that's when the fun begins. I add bananas, strawberries, blueberries, nuts, and a drizzle of homemade vegan yogurt. I'm actually going to upload a separate video of how easy it is to make yogurt at home. And so go ahead, click subscribe next to the thumbs up button below, and you'll be notified next time I upload a new recipe. Every once in a while, I even have a waffle for dessert with some chocolate syrup on top and some nuts. The possibilities are endless. Leave your comments, questions, and suggestions below. I'll keep adding more videos and podcast episodes, offering both recipes and some food for thought because we are what we eat. So let's be mindful about that. Namaste.